Soon after independence, there was a rise of popular movement to create new states based on language. In this video, we will discuss various linguistic movements and the formation of new states. Let us first see the background of linguistic reorganization ideology. The leading Indian nationalists had long been sensible of the power of the mother tongue to rouse and move. This was a land of many languages, each with its distinct script, grammar, vocabulary, and literary traditions. Rather than deny this diversity, the Congress sought to give space to it. As early as 1917, the party had committed itself to the creation of linguistic provinces in a free India. After Nagpur Congress of 1920, the principle was extended and formalized with the creation of provincial Congress committees by the linguistic zones. The linguistic reorganization of states was supported and encouraged by Gandhiji. He thought that the states of the new nation should be defined based on language. Nehru was also appreciative of the linguistic diversity. In an essay of 1937, he discussed the dynamic nature and rich heritage of Indian languages. But by 1947, Nehru's views changed. Since country was just partitioned based on religion, he didn't want to divide it further based on languages. His views were supported by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and C. Rajagopalachari. Sardar Patel worked hard within the Constituent Assembly to reverse the official Congress position. Nehru also persuaded Gandhiji. He agreed to postponing the reorganization until a healthy atmosphere is established. However, large sections of assembly were restive. To calm the clamor, a fresh committee was formed. It was called JVP Committee after the initials of its members Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabhai Sitaramaiah. The committee argued that language was not only the binding force but also a separating one. It again rejected the idea of linguistic reorganization. Among many linguistic movements, we will discuss the three notable movements. Let us first discuss the Punjab movement. By 1950, Indian Punjab had roughly 62% Hindu population and 35% Sikh. However, eastern half of the province was chiefly Hindi-speaking region with 88% Hindus, while western half was Punjabi-speaking regions with more than 50% Sikhs. Therefore, Sikh demanded separate state in West Punjab. Since 1920s, interest of politically conscious Sikhs had been represented by Akali Dal. It was both religious body and political party. The separate Punjab movement was led by long-time leader of Akali Dal, Master Tara Singh. Before 1947, Tara Singh argued that Sikh sect was in danger from Muslims and Muslim League. After 1947, he said it was in danger from Hindus and the Congress. Tara Singh was arrested several times between 1948 and 1952 for defying bans and inflammatory speeches. He deliberately used term independence to put pressure on government by hinting the secession. Akali Dal was supported by the Sikh peasantry, particularly upper caste Jats. The low caste Sikhs who feared Jats were opposed to Akali Dal. Some Jats had also joined the Congress. The biggest blow to Tara Singh was the first general election in 1951-52. In Punjab Assembly, Akali Dal won only 14 seats out of 126 seats. The movement for separate Punjab went on for a long period compared to other movements. Their demand was fulfilled in 1966 when Indira Gandhi-led Congress government divided Punjab province into Punjab with Sikh majority and Haryana of Hindu majority. Chandigarh city was declared as a joint capital of both the states. Let us now discuss the most vigorous linguistic movement, the Telugu movement for separate Andhra Pradesh. Telugu was spoken by more people in India than any other language besides Hindi. It had a rich literary history and was associated with such symbols of Andhra glory as Vijayanagar Empire. Andhra Mahasabha had worked hard to cultivate a sense of identity among the Telugu-speaking peoples of Madras Presidency, whom they argued had been discriminated against the Tamils. After independence, Speaker of Telugu asked the Congress to implement its old resolution in favor of linguistic states. Chief Minister of Madras T. Prakasam even resigned from the party on the issue of statehood. To put more pressure, Congress politician turned Swami named Sitaram went on hunger strike. After 5 weeks, the fast was given up on the appeal of respected Gandhian Vinoba Bhave. Congress also performed poorly in provincial elections where bulk of seats went to the parties supporting the separation. On 19th October 1952, a man named Potti Sriramulu went on fast unto death in Madras. He was supported by Swami Sitaram and thousands of Telugu speakers. For 5 weeks, Nehru ignored the fast. Finally, on 12th December, he wrote to Rajaji suggesting to accept the demand. But it was too late. On 15 December, Potti Sriramulu died after 58 days into his fast. The news of passing away of Sriramulu engulfed entire Andhra into chaos. Government offices were attacked, trains were halted and defaced. The damage to state property ran into millions of rupees. Several protesters were killed in police firings. 2 days after the death of Sriramulu, Nehru made a statement that the state of Andhra would come into being. In next few months, Telugu districts from Madras province were identified. On 1st October 1953, Andhra Pradesh state was inaugurated, though Madras was not allocated to Andhra Pradesh. The creation of Andhra Pradesh led to intensification of similar demands by other linguistic groups. Somewhat against its will, the Government of India appointed a States Reorganization Commission. Members of SRC were Fazal Ali, a historian, and the civil servant K. M. Panikar, and a social worker H. N. Kunzu. Through 1954 and 1955, members of the commission travelled across India. They visited 104 towns and cities, interviewed more than 9,000 people, and received as many as 1,52,250 written submissions. After 18 months of intensive work, the trio submitted their report in October 1955. The report suggested that the northern India Hindi belt can be divided into 4 states: Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. With respect to the southern states, it seemed easy enough to redistribute areas according to the major language zones: Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, and Malayalam. In the east, the existing provinces would stay as they were, with minor adjustments. The SRC did not agree to the creation of Sikh state, and it refused to allocate Madras city to Andhra. It did not permit the creation of United Maharashtra. Report suggested to keep Bombay as a bilingual state, but suggested the creation of separate Vidarbha. On 1st November 1956, State Reorganization Act was passed and new states based on language came into existence. Let us now discuss another prolonged movement, Sanyukta or United Maharashtra movement. From as early as 1946, there was a Sanyukta Maharashtra Parishad in operation, presided by veteran Congress leader Shankarrao Dev, while the secretary was D. R. Gadgil. Their demand was for the Maharashtra with Bombay. Bombay Citizen Commission was a committee headed by Purushottam Thakurdas and had within its ranks prominent industrialists like J.R.D. Tata. It had a one-point agenda to keep Bombay city out of the state of Maharashtra. They submitted a 200-page book to State Reorganization Committee stating their case. Gujaratis were backing the movement. Nehru himself was somewhat sympathetic towards the idea of keeping Bombay out of the control of single language group. Astonishingly, his view was shared by Marathi-speaking RSS Supremo M.S. Golwalkar. But cadres of both the leaders didn't share their views. To answer the Citizen Committee of Gujaratis, the Sanyukta Maharashtra Parishad prepared an impressive 200-page document of its own. They argued that unified state of Maharashtra has to be created with Bombay as its capital. SRC's recommendation of Bombay as capital of bilingual state was discussed in Parliament on 15th November 1955. There was recommendation to make Bombay as a separate union territory. However, D.R. Gadgil defended the claim for Maharashtra with Bombay. Prominent communist S.A. Dange thrown his weight behind the movement, and so did Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. They were accompanied by Janasangh and Socialist Party. On 16 Jan 1956, Bombay police swooped down leaders and activists of the movement. This prompted call for general strike on 18th. Shops, factories were closed. Buses and trains didn't run. Processions were made through the streets burning effigies of Nehru and Gujarati-speaking Chief Minister of Bombay State, Morarji Desai. For nearly a week, the city was brought to a complete standstill, and 15,000 policemen were called out to battle the rioters. When the smoke lifted, there were more than a dozen people dead and property worth of billions destroyed. On 1st November 1956, bilingual state of Bombay came into existence as per the State Reorganization Committee's recommendations. The only concession to protesters was the replacement of Morarji Desai as Chief Minister by the 41-year-old Marathi speaker Y.B. Chavan. However, after Congress performed poorly in 1957 elections of Maharashtra, Y.B. Chavan presented Maharashtra's case, arguing that Congress can make up its losses by granting the United Maharashtra state. Finally, on 1st November 1960, Gujarat and Maharashtra states came into existence, with Bombay city allotted to the Maharashtra. Let us now briefly see the timeline of creation of other states. In 1963, Nagaland was granted statehood after the long struggle of Naga people, also suppressing their secessionist movement considerably. In 1972, Meghalaya and Mizoram were carved out of Assam. In 1975, Sikkim joined Indian Union. In 1987, Arunachal Pradesh state was formed from Northeast Frontier Agency. In 2000, Uttarakhand was created out of Uttar Pradesh. Chhattisgarh was created out of Madhya Pradesh, and tribal state of Jharkhand was created out of Bihar. In 2014, Telangana state was carved out of Andhra Pradesh. Some of these states were created because of administrative purpose. Here is the map of India evolving over years. In our next video, we will discuss the first general election of India, which some refer as the biggest gamble in the history. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and comment because discussion is solution. For more discussions, please subscribe our channel.